A clash of titans. The prelude to Asal Uttar. The Battle of Asal Uttar is a story of courage, strategy, and resounding victory. It took place during the 1965 Indo-Pak War. This battle became a symbol of Indian resilience. The Pakistani army aimed to capture Amritsar, a major city in Punjab, India. They launched a major offensive, spearheaded by their powerful Patton tanks. They faced the valiant Indian army determined to defend their homeland. The Battle of Asal Uttar was a clash of ideologies. It was a fight for land and for the spirit of a nation. The courage displayed by the Indian soldiers at Asal Uttar became an inspiration for generations to come. Setting the stage. The 1965 war and the road to Asal Uttar. The 1965 Indo-Pak War was a culmination of rising tensions between the two newly independent nations. The conflict began in August 1965. Pakistan launched Operation Gibraltar. Their goal was to infiltrate Jammu and Kashmir and incite an uprising against Indian rule. This operation failed. India retaliated with a full-scale offensive across the international border into West Pakistan. The Battle of Asal Uttar was a pivotal moment in this war. It took place near the village of Asal Uttar in the Punjab region of India. This battle was a turning point in the war. It showed the determination of the Indian army and shattered Pakistan's hopes for a swift victory. The contenders, Indian and Pakistani forces at Asal Uttar. The Indian army at Asal Uttar was led by Lieutenant General Harbaksh Singh. They were a mix of infantry, artillery, and armored units. Key among them was the 4th Sikh Light Infantry and the 1st Armored Division. They faced the Pakistani 1st Armored Division. The Pakistani army was equipped with American-made Patton tanks. They believed their tanks would give them a significant advantage. Despite being outnumbered in terms of tanks, the Indian army had a key advantage. They knew the terrain well. They were also prepared with anti-tank weapons. They were determined to use every tactic to defend their land. This battle would be a test of strategy, courage, and will. Section 4. Holding the line. Indian defenses and the terrain's advantage. The Indian army, under the leadership of commanders like Major General Salim Khalib, employed clever defensive tactics. They utilized the terrain to their advantage. The flat open landscape of Punjab, ideal for tank warfare, was skillfully manipulated. The Indian army flooded the sugarcane fields, creating a muddy trap for the Pakistani tanks. This strategy proved to be highly effective, bogging down the much heavier Patton tanks. The Indian army also used their anti-tank recoilless rifles to great effect. These were strategically positioned to inflict maximum damage on the enemy tanks. Section 5. Turning the tide. Key events and the Pakistani defeat. The Battle of Asal Uttar raged for several days, from September 8th to 10th, 1965. One of the turning points was the heroic defense led by Company Quartermaster Havildar Abdul Hamid. Armed with a recoilless rifle, he single-handedly destroyed several enemy tanks. He was posthumously awarded the Paramvir Chakra, India's highest military decoration. The Pakistani army, taken aback by the fierce Indian resistance, began to falter. Their advance was halted. They suffered heavy losses in tanks and personnel. The tide of the battle had turned. The Indian army emerged victorious. Section 6. Legacy of a Triumph. Asal Uttar and its enduring significance. The Battle of Asal Uttar is remembered as a decisive victory for India in the 1965 war. It broke the back of the Pakistani offensive. It shattered their hopes of capturing Amritsar. The battle also highlighted the strategic brilliance and courage of the Indian army. They overcame a numerically and technologically superior enemy. Asal Uttar is celebrated annually as a testament to the valor of the Indian soldier. The battlefield is now a memorial. It houses some of the destroyed Pakistani Patton tanks. They serve as a reminder of the battle's ferocity and the resilience of the Indian Army. The battle also earned Asal Uttar the nickname Patan Nagar, a testament to the graveyard of Pakistani Patton tanks left behind.